my ship to start. This is north, south, east, west. Do you guys have a thing that you remember in your head? Soggy waffles. I always said shredded wheat when I was a little kid, even though I liked eating shredded wheat. Never eat shredded wheat, yeah. Even though I like shredded wheat. I don't know. All right, so this is port, I guess we'll call it P, port. And first, it leaves and it sails on a bearing of, okay, so imagine the ship is looking north, okay? And then it turns to face 47 degrees east. So it's going towards the east, but it starts at north and then goes towards east. Do you guys understand that? Okay, so I don't know, about maybe this way. Goes this way for a while. And this is 47 degrees right here. And it goes for 3.5 hours. That's not really a distance, that's just time. But it also says right here that the ship's rate is 22 nautical miles per hour. So I guess we could figure out how far it went, right? 22 times 3.5. Put it in your calculator, 22 times 3.5. All right, so this is 77 miles. It went in this direction. And then it turns and it sails on a new bearing. All right, so since it's starting on a new bearing, I'm going to make another one of those north, south, east, west things. But I'm going to make it on my new spot where it turns around. This is kind of like, do you remember when you were in geometry and you would do those fun thing where you'd find all the angles and a bunch of like lines and transversals and stuff like that? All right, so then it turns, and now it sails south 43 degrees east. So imagine the ship is looking south, and then it turns 43 degrees this way. It's kind of like going this way now. And this is the 43 degrees here, because it turns south and then turns 43 degrees. And it goes for 4 hours this time. I hear you doing it. Tell me what it is.
What?
22 times 4 is 88. Oh, shame on you. Shame on me for asking. And then it says, find the distance that the ship is from port. So, again, is this a hard problem? No. Is it hard to draw this picture? Yeah. In fact, I would actually suggest that for this one homework assignment that maybe you just grab some white, just blank paper to draw. These lines always mess me up. Mason, what do you call this again? This is 47. What's this one?
It's 47 as well.
Do you remember what those are? Alternate interior angles.
Interior angles. I was going to say inverse, but I knew that one.
So you see how 47 and 43, they add up to what?
90.
Whoa, what are the chances? Pretty darn good. Okay, this is the right triangle lesson. So here's the right triangle that we're using, right there. The giant right triangle. And what do we want to find? Yeah, we just want to find the hypotenuse.
Oh,
So what should we do?
Pythagorean.
This is the Pythagorean theorem. Yeah, this is not even SOHCAHTOA. You guys know you can do it all at once in your calculator?
Mm-hmm.
The square root of 77 squared plus 88 squared. Did I do that wrong? you guys get the same thing I did, 117 about?
Yep.
Oh, I see, they just rounded, okay. So it's about 117 miles here. That's the answer. Sometimes you don't even have to use SOHCAHTOA. All right, so your homework assignment is on the bottom. I know it looks big, but these are the only ones that are story problems, the last 6. The first 6 are just matching for bearings. So it'll like show you a picture of some bearings and you just have to match it with what it was. So like A, B, C, D, that kind of thing. All right? Any questions for me? I think it's a good idea maybe to work with your post-it partner on this because I think that drawing the pictures is kind of challenging. So why don't we sit with our post-it partner from last week? I have those written down.